Hey everyone, today I'm talking about the Lowrance Elite FS 12 fish finder display only. If you've ever spent an entire morning drifting around the lake with your sonar screen looking blurry or your transducer not playing nice with your new fish finding app, you know how frustrating that can be. I ran into the same problem last summer when my old display started ghosting and wouldn't sync with my phone. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. So what's different about the Elite FS 12? First off, it's a display-only unit, which means you can pair it with the transducer you already trust instead of buying a whole new system. That alone saved me a couple $100. The 12-inch screen is crisp and bright even in direct sunlight, so you're not squinting at a washed-out image when the sun's high. I've used it from dawn to dusk and the colors stay consistent the whole time. Another thing that surprised me is how easy it is to build your ideal setup. Lowrance lets you add advanced sonar cards later, so if you start with the basic package and later decide you want chirp or live sight, you just pop the card in and you're good to go. I started with the stock transducer and added the active imaging card halfway through the season, no extra display needed, which is a huge plus if you're trying to keep your dash clean. Speaking of live sight, this thing is a game saver when you're trying to mark fish fast. Instead of watching a single cone sweep the bottom, you get a real-time scrolling view of bait fish and game fish moving through your area. Last week I spotted a school of bass hugging a weed edge and dropped my jig right on them. Within 3 casts I had 3 keepers. That kind of accuracy is hard to beat when you're on a tight schedule. The Elite FS 12 also plays nice with the rest of your boat network. I run it alongside my trolling motor and my Garmin chart plotter, and everything talks to each other without any lag. I can control my motor's speed and direction straight from the fish finder screen, which means I'm not fumbling with 2 remotes while I'm trying to keep my line straight. That connected boat control is a quiet upgrade that adds up to less frustration and more fish in the boat. One feature I didn't expect to use much but now can't live without is the split-screen zoom. You can run a wide view for general bottom contouring and a narrow zoom at the same time, so you're not constantly zooming in and out. I use the wide side to watch the depth changes and the zoom side to watch for subtle baitfish marks. It's like having 2 fish finders in one, and it cuts my search time in half. Now, no product is perfect. The Elite FS 12 is a bit heavier than some smaller displays, so if you're mounting it on a lightweight kayak or a canoe you might want to double-check your mounting bracket. Also, the included transducer is solid, but if you're running in super deep water or heavy current you might want to upgrade to a more specialized model down the road. All in all, the Lowrance Elite FS 12 display only is a smart buy if you want a big, bright screen that grows with your needs and plays well with the rest of your gear. It solved my blurry screen and sync issues without forcing me to replace my whole setup. If you're tired of squinting at a dim display or dealing with finicky software, give this one a look. Check the link below if you want to see the latest price and specs. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Lowrance Fish Finder Elite FS 12 display only sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like build your ideal setup and ready for advanced sonar actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Lowrance Fish Finder Elite FS 12 display only usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.